And welcome to Sligsy. Today will be another cool video where I will be continuing the cool area of northern Montreal right over here in the Rift Valley. And last episode we built Burn right over here, which you guys seem to enjoy quite a lot. And right over here, I said last episode I was going to build another little village, and that's what I'm doing this episode. So basically, to start it off, we need a road, right? And what I was thinking was something like, since over here we already have this road leading into Jasper, we could just extend it maybe in a tunnel or something and make it go over here. But then Jasper would become kind of central, and I don't want to just bring... Alright, yeah, let's just do it from Jasper, whatever. So, let's upgrade this road. And like that, Jasper will become quite a big town. Quite an important town. And how cool is this? We're just going to leave this a gravel road. It's going to be pretty cool. Oh, this is a steep incline, boys. Look, imagine driving down this. Imagine you're like, hey, I'm going to bike to see my friend that lives here. Or like right over here. Like, imagine biking down this, or like biking back up, or anyway, this is quite something. So let's set up where the road's gonna pass. So basically now, how could this look cool and natural and whatnot? So I guess right over here we can, yeah, let's put this to like how it needs to be. And alright, so something like this. And maybe here we'll just make like a nice little loop or something. Over here there can be a little view. Alright, so steep inclines will for sure be part of the menu, and for the rest, alright, so something like this, and over here we can get a really cool slope as well, which I kind of messed up, but don't worry boys and girls, and everyone, whoever you are, whatever you are. Yo, so let's get rid of the trees. So slope too steep. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, that sucks. So I'm gonna do it again. All right. So now, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Whatever, we'll just go with this thing. Now let's try to give it like a kind of like this, something like this. Then, yeah, I guess we could just leave it gravel. Yeah, and this is gonna be like extremely treacherous. Treacherous as fuck. Yo, like, this is a cool road. This is a crazy road. I love it. So something like this. Oh, over here, what I was thinking, guys, is making a lake here, and then making the water pass here, and making a waterfall flow into this, because we already have a lake here with a waterfall. So it's like, logically, it's like, where does this water come from? I don't know. Let's just make it come from up here or some shit. And so another body of water over here we could have. Or we could just be like, fuck that, and not do it, because it's probably going to be like pretty hard and like tiring to make. Honestly, it wouldn't make any sense to have such a thing up here, because it would just drain down. So like, I don't know, forget. And I don't want to make like fairyland type of shit. Like, I want it to be cool, but we can make like a little lake or something. Anyway, what we could do here, which I'm pretty sure you guys are still gonna find is pretty dope. Alright, so place the bridge. There you go. So now we got a cool little bridge, which just looks kind of. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Let's bring it the same height. Over here, I guess we could have like a small pond or something. I'll make it a bit deeper, and we'll fill it with water. And I mean, I want to place the bridge, but I don't know why it wanted to give me the beginning of a annoying road like that. But I guess here we could have just like decent roads. There's a decent little town. This town's gonna be called Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany's a pretty cool name for this little town. It's gonna be just a very, very. I mean, if you're gonna live here, like it's even crazier than Burn. I don't know what kind of people would live up here. Basically, obviously nature lovers, but people that just obviously love the views. It's like people have been here once because they heard it's cool and they just fall in love with the place and like I want to live here my whole life. And at the end of the day, you can still live here and drive all this down, take the highway, and go to work in the town. You know, it's not in the city, which is probably like an hour away. So it's not the end of you could live here. Well, like, and there are going to be families. You know, it's definitely a pretty weird vibe, I guess. If these, you know, it's like, oh, where do you live? It's like, I live in Tiffany. It's kind of like they look at you like you're an alien or something. But I mean, most of the people over here get treated harsh names like, oh, like, why do you need such low oxygen? Like, you've been raised in such a low oxygen area. Like, you're probably like retarded. Like your brain didn't develop well, and you know no one likes that. But it's just I guess it's the price to pay for the view, right? Like nothing is too good to be true, you know. So I guess that's kind of a downside of this area, but that's just like superficial and shit. Like, and if you don't have kids, you're not really gonna be affected by it, and that is true. Like I did say that there's gonna be a lot of kids in here, but at the end of the day, it's not even true. Like there are a lot of kids, but they are largely there are way more like elder people, you know, because they just come here and they're ready. They're just ready to take it easy and just enjoy, you know. So now what I'm doing, I know I said I wanted to make a little lake or whatever, but I'm just thinking it could be cool to have some water flowing down. And it could just flow down like normally. And then over here, maybe it could just kind of like just go naturally in there, you know? And go like and fall off of these sides. And over here we could kind of just like make some little cliff edges like this. And then and this is cool because I wanted to go on this side too, because I want to have like a little plateau type of thing here. And yeah, something like this. Alright, so it turned out to be freaking amazing. Like, oh my fucking oh my. Okay, it's flooding, but look how pretty this looks. Just this shit is like elfish, and yo, this is like I'm just sorry guys, but I like this a lot. But anyway, okay, I'm out of words. I wasn't expecting it to turn out this lovely, but hopefully the water is gonna disappear, like the problem's gonna get fixed. But over here, I guess we could just make it deeper or something, and so we'll just make a little steeper incline, and yeah, something like this. And we could put a bit more room here to support the water. So yeah, this is oh my god, imagine you driving by here and it's like, kids, look right, the waterfalls. Oh my god. You know? Anyway, okay, so we could raise this a little bit now, like might as well. Okay. So we got a few roads and let's just like put in the district. Let's call it Tiffany, you know. Good old Tiffany. The reason why it's called Tiffany is because Tiffany was the first freaking person that moved here, so I mean we might as well build Tiffany's fucking house, right? She died like 200 years ago, but Tiffany did live here. All right, before we build her house though, let's enable theme management. Let's put Americana and not eclectic, but we can put chalet, so that could be cool. No shops here, no shops at all. All right, we're gonna need pipes. Huh, I already have like some water pipes. That's unusual. So alright, so we got water, we're gonna need electricity, but like oh. Okay, I'll just put the pipes and I'll be back. There you go. Now we got these electricity poles and over here leading into this town, and yeah, let's see how the waterfall's doing. They're still flooding, so I guess we might as well like just kind of just get rid of this land, because this land is just bound to flood all the time. So like in a realistic situation, they would just like be like, all right, this is fucked, let's just all right. So we got this bridge. Like, it looked maybe cooler before, I don't know. It's cool. We kind of have like a legit national park thing, and for good reason, because over here it actually says national park. So we gotta have some cool things that are worth seeing. Like, it's gonna be scenic as fuck. Anyway, okay, this video is probably gonna end up being too long or some shit. I just want to build Tiffany's house, and then we'll just do a time lapse or something. All right, so okay, so Tiffany is it's an old house, right? She was living in, she's dead now actually, but she used to live in this house. She died like 200 years ago, guys, and her house is what is left, and it is mossy and shit, and it's no one really lives in it anymore, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of right over here. Oh no, it could be like, this is gonna be Tiffany's house. Nah, whatever. Just Tiffany can probably just live over here, because if I put her over there, it's just gonna, it's not gonna feel important, kind of. It's gonna be like hidden in the mass of like houses. Or worst case scenario, just like Tiffany don't even need a home, like her house burned down or something. So sorry guys, there's no Tiffany house. Okay, so here on this little road, we're gonna have some nice abodes, and I mean, this is a very cool. This is gonna be so cool, because it's not even, all the roads aren't even on the same elevation, which makes it super cool as well. And nothing's gonna start building itself unless I put a little initial thing to like boot everything up. So we can put graveyard where freaking Tiffany is buried. So there you go, guys. Tiffany is back in the story, stronger than ever. And yeah, so okay, I could bring a road down here. I can do that. I know I can, and I will. So okay, so I could even make a perilous, like a fucking dangerous bridge. I'm talking about dangerous as hell. But we're gonna do this because we need these types of neighborhoods too, and in these mountains, you can find some pretty bad, some pretty unsafe roads. So, like, okay, that's not even an actual road. Okay, I was Asking myself why it wasn't working well. Perfect. And now maybe I can put a pedestrian. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, that looks cool. So that looks cool, but I'm gonna get rid of this because it wasn't too nice. And from over here we can kind of just, yeah, something like that. And we'll just place a gravel road because there won't be too many people living on this little thing right over here. So yeah. Alright. That seems pretty cool. Even though there's some gravel, it's not the end of the world. I really love these posts here that are holding it up. And over here we might as well put real roads. But it's gonna be too big. Alright, so we only have room for like one home. Whatever. I'll have like four neighbors. The neighbors, yeah, these are all like, these kids are gonna be friends forever. Like, whoever's gonna grow up here, you had a sweet childhood. I'm talking about like crazy, like, best childhood probably in the world. I mean, if you live here and there's 4 houses and you're friends with all the kids, like, oh my fucking god, like, if like, this is the one story to tell, like, every freaking single time you meet a new person. It's like, you know, it's quite unbelievable if you live here. So we'll just wait for the houses to build up, and I guess we can go into a time lapse of just me putting details in and like fixing these freaking fucked ridges over here that like, you look at this anyway. So alright, so peace. This is the view from the cemetery, but anyway, this is Tiffany, and I've changed here. I took the bridge off because it looked too flimsy and unsafe, and I placed a regular road, and I did some terraforming for it to look like a cliff face. Over here too, I changed the road quite a lot because of that flooding, and it was just annoying, and now it just looks better. And I wanted to make the road in a way that when you're driving you could see the waterfalls very, very clearly. So that's why I changed the road over here. And now it's like, I guess it's kind of dangerous when you come here to take the turn, so I'm probably gonna put something. But anyway, this road is not safe. No one's ever said this road was safe. I mean, it's pretty, you know. All right, and so yeah, so I did some, and over here too, these hills, I've terraformed them a little bit, and now I'm basically just gonna put in some trees. I could probably make a bit more, put a little more things, but it's a very small town, so I like how nice this house is. This one over here. I mean, I don't think it's necessary. Here we have a little shack. Just I don't think it's necessary that I put too much more things here. And I'm gonna make lots of little villages like this. Like, this whole area is gonna be full of villages, so don't worry. This one won't have that many details or whatever. I'm just gonna put in like some trees now. So I'll show you guys how that process is. Actually, I can put some rocks in too, and I'll show you guys how I go by doing those. So I guess for the rocks, we can just put some of these rocks like at the base, kind of like a moraine. A moraine is like all the rocks that fall from off the mountain, or like that get moved at the base of a glacier, that are moved by the movement of the snow and whatnot and the ice. But here is just base, kind of like they fell from the top, you know, and we're pretty close to the top here, so it would make sense for it to be like super rocky. Yeah, that's actually quite a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that for this part. I'm gonna make it like super rocky. Maybe not here though. I'm just gonna put like some trees here. But it would like totally make sense for it to be like mad rocky, like crazy rocky, super rocky over here. I don't want to use any like lingo because I know that a lot of you people, I mean, I don't know where, that's the thing, I don't know where you guys come from. So, and alright, so I've placed some rocks and it's enough. I don't want to overdo it. Now it's time for trees. And obviously there's like these trees, so I'm going to place some of these. And we got to place some of them because we're high up in the hills. And I'm going to place trees kind of in this whole area because I need to, and I removed them at some point and I didn't put them back. So yeah, that's what I am. Oh, actually not the top over here. I don't want any trees on the top. Alright, so something like this. And I don't know if I should put any other trees because we are very high up. So it would kind of, it's kind of like there's just like these Christmas tree type of thing, these conifers. I don't know what else to put really, and I don't want to put anything that's like that doesn't fit the theme. I can place some of these, I guess. Alright, I'll place some of these. Okay, I gotta like put the strength higher. Alright, so just to diversify it a bit, make it cool. I guess I could place some dead trees too. Not too many though. Other trees, I have these giant ass trees, which, yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I guess that does it for trees. Yeah, these tall trees really are really cool because they add more height. Look how cool this forest over here. Look how beautiful it looks. It looks so lush. Like this guy here has like such a cool backyard. Like look at this. Just go and like climb on these little hills and whatnot. This guy has a really cool backyard. And then, so let's say now we're gonna go into the village. Here's beautiful Jasper. Jasper's a very nice little village. And you go up here and you can stop and have a picnic or something over here. And then over here you go up this thing and then you made it. This feels like a little, it feels like paradise, honestly guys. Like look how beautiful this looks and the color palette and everything. So with these rocks, look how cool this part over here looks. Like this is so nice. Anyway, and they're right at the top of the hill basically. Yeah, the mountains, the biggest mountain in the city. Actually no, the biggest mountain is this one. Let's call it Mount Titan. This is Mount Mojo. Anyway, so here we got ourselves another village today that we built. And I like it a lot to be, I mean, I don't know if I could say if I like it more than, yeah, I like it more than Burn. Burn is very nice, but this one has a crazy, like, it just, very nice personality, very distinct. And yeah, so, and I really love how this river flows and everything. What this brings to the map, it does bring a lot to it. And yeah, and look how cool it looks from over here. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was the creation of little town of Tiffany, where you know, little boys grow up, little girls grow up, and they probably won't become financial analysts or whatever if they grow up in this town. They'll basically become forest rangers or study like biology or something. I mean, you can't not do that if you freaking live up here. Like, they really live like on this giant mass, like atop this cliff. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked it. This is truly like yeah, my favorite place out of probably like in this whole area. It's just such a cool little village, and it feels like the Alps or something, like Switzerland or something. I don't know. I find it looks really cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy, and yeah. But actually, nah. Look, like, I mean, I don't have too much time, but I wanted to make a little lookout here, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it now. So bye, guys. Have a nice day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed this video a lot, and I hope just be safe, be happy, guys. Subscribe and take it easy. All right. See you in the next one. Peace.